He was the first white man ever inducted into the Mexican Mafia. A Croatian kid from Boyle Heights who rose so high behind bars, they called him the Godfather of La M. This is the story of Joe Pegleg Morgan. He was born Joseph Medjugorac, the son of Croatian immigrants who landed in Los Angeles and raised their boy in the working-class neighborhoods of San Pedro and Boyle Heights. Surrounded by Spanish-speaking families, young Joe picked up the language, the culture, and eventually the street politics of East Los Angeles. By the mid-1940s, he's running with Ford Hoyo Maravilla, one of the oldest East Side gangs. He's not Mexican, but he speaks the language and earns a reputation as a kid who will go further than most. That reputation turned deadly in 1946. At just 17 years old, Joe is involved with an older woman in her 30s. She's married, her husband becomes a problem, Joe beats the husband to death, and the body ends up in a shallow grave. Morgan is convicted and gets 9 years in San Quentin. Somewhere in those years or shortly after, Joe earns the nickname that will follow him forever. The stories vary. Some say a shotgun blast, others blame a bad injury that went sideways, but the result is the same. His leg is gone. He comes back with a prosthetic and the name Pegleg sticks. By around 1955, Morgan paroles out, but within a year, he's tied to an armed bank robbery in West Covina. Morgan goes right back inside. In 1961, Joe Morgan is locked up in the LA County Jail when a group of inmates pull off a wild escape. Morgan allegedly smuggles hacksaw blades inside his prosthetic leg, helps cut through a ventilation shaft, and a crew of inmates vanish into the night. It's around this time he becomes an official, made member of the Mexican Mafia. He's not just that white guy in La M, he's a major shot caller, respected for his intelligence, his Spanish, and his ability to think long term. Then he helps push La M's power outside the walls. In 1971, Mexican Mafia member Alfonso Pachie Alvarez is found shot in the head in a quiet area of Monterey Park. Alvarez's mistake was collecting drug taxes on the street and not kicking a percentage back to the IME. The man believed to have carried out that hit? Joe Pegleg Morgan. By 1989, California opens Pelican Bay State Prison, built to cage the state's most dangerous gang leaders in the security housing unit. Joe Morgan is one of the high-profile inmates shipped there locked down 23 hours a day, but still running the show. In 1993, while housed at Corcoran State Prison, Joe Pegleg Morgan is diagnosed with inoperable liver cancer. On November 8, 1993, at 64 years old, Joe Pegleg Morgan dies in custody.